Alright fellas, today's topic, we're looking at the Seiko 5. What's good, y'all? Steve from the Dapper Aristocrat, where every Friday we give you tips on how to look good, stand out, and get compliments. So about a year or two ago, I made a video on the movement watch. Who could forget that? They murdered you in the comments. And although I like the watch and it has a special place in my heart because my wife gave it to me for my birthday, the way that it's made, it's not really the best watch to buy at its value. Hope my wife don't get mad at me for saying that. I bet you she won't buy you another watch again. Hey man, she actually bought me the watch you got on right now. Oh wow, she definitely love you then. After I made the video, I saw in the comments a lot of guys saying that movement watches weren't that high quality, so they gave me a few suggestions, and one of the brands that they suggested was Seiko. Now Seiko is one of those brands that a lot of people respect, mainly because their durability, their precision, their quality, and their pricing. This is a brand that a lot of watch reviewers look at and they love it. They feel like this watch brand produces great watches at a very good price. I should be proud of that. So I decided to pick one up because I need to upgrade my watches anyway. So let's look into what this watch has to offer. This watch has a 37mm case diameter, 11mm case thickness, and 18mm watch band. The bezel and bracelet is made out of stainless steel, and one of the things that most people that pick up watches notice is the face. When you look at the face, you see this attractive blue dial with silver hands and silver notches to kind of tell you what the time is of the day. It also has a day and date calendar window that comes in both English and Spanish. What? Now one thing that's different about this watch is the location of the crown. I'm used to it being located at the 3 o'clock mark, but with this watch it's located at the 4 o'clock mark, which is something that I had to get used to. It's a little different, but you really don't notice it after a while. This watch is water resistant at a depth of 30mm, which is good for swimming and snorkeling, but not really great for scuba diving. Man, why would you need to know what time it is anyway? This is an automatic watch, which is different from all the watches that I have, which comes with a quartz movement. With the mechanical or automatic movement, the one thing that you notice is the way that the second hand moves. It moves very smoothly, and this is the one thing that I notice about the Rolex. I know your wife ain't getting you one of those, bruh. And it's one of the features that I like about this watch the most. One thing that's beneficial about having a watch with automatic movement is that you don't have to worry about changing the watch battery. The power for this watch comes from winding the crown, and some watches come just by moving your arm. Now wearing this watch consistently will always allow this watch to keep its movement. However, if you don't wear this watch for over 12 hours or more, the movement will stop and you have to rewind it, which will make you have to set the time again and the calendar, which will be a headache with this watch. When I first set this watch, I had an issue with setting the date and time. Anytime I set the date, it will always be in Spanish, which I didn't understand. But after reading the manual, I was able to set the watch properly, and now the date and time is always in English and very accurate as well. Now the disadvantage of having an automatic movement watch is that it's not as accurate as a quartz watch. With a quartz watch, it's constantly going because it runs off of a battery, but with automatic movement, it's about 10 to 30 seconds off. But with this watch, I haven't really noticed that. I think that it's very accurate as far as keeping the time. Now my opinion about this watch is that I like it very much. I like that it's automatic. I like that when you look at the back of the watch, it actually shows all the gears, their movement. Dang, bruh! When looking at the watch, I think it looks very elegant, very professional, very clean, and very classic. This is a watch that you can wear every day. But when it comes to switching bands, if you're into that, I wouldn't recommend that you switch this band up with a NATO band, but adding a leather band, I think it'll look great. The band, I don't know, it just doesn't feel as solid as the other watches that I have. The bracelet is usually more heavier, it's more solid, it doesn't feel super light. This has a feeling of something that's harder than aluminum, but it's not as solid, not as heavy as most bracelets, which could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing because it may not be as durable as the other bracelets that I have. Since I've worn it, I haven't had any issues with it, and it's been pretty great. Usually with any watch, I have to take links out. Normally I would take this watch to a watch shop and have them take the links out for me. This go around I decided to do it myself, and it was very simple, but you got to be careful. If you do it wrong, you could damage the bracelet. So I'm happy to add this watch to my collection. This watch is available on Amazon for $102. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link in the description below, and also I'll leave a link to other watches that include the white face and the black face if you're not interested in a blue face watch. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Also make sure you hit that like button because it helps support my channel and bring more viewers to check out this video. Shout out to all my Dappercrats out there. Thanks for watching. Always remember to be a gentleman, stay dapper, and I'll see you guys next video.